Bethesda, what the hell are you doing? What is this? I don't think that's supposed to be that way. Why is the Wonder Glue inside of it? Is it supposed to be on top? I think it's supposed to be on top. Hello, I'm Dragon Skizzy, and I am going to show you something that I have not seen a lot of people on YouTube point out. You see, this is a little guide on how to find power armor. But the problem is, the suits are mainly random. Because I've seen on guides, suits and locations that were completely different types. So, here is one instance. Now, again, your mileage may vary. So, for number 1, we are at the S. Boston Military Checkpoint. There's Diamond City. So, we're here. And what I found in here was a T-51 power armor full set. So, that's number 1. Number 2 is over on a dock with containers, shipping containers. You should see them. It's near the Railroad HQ in the Old North Church. It's right around here. Alright? So, again, you'll see this and you need an... Oh, this one's actually Novus. Okay. Well, what I found in here was a T-45 power armor. But I've seen people find a full set of T-51 power armor in here. But again, that's just another location that you could find a suit of power armor. Again, your mileage may vary. Number 3 is inside of the Glowing Sea, obviously because I'm taking a crap ton of radiation. So, it's in the Glowing Sea, and it's at a place called the Abandoned Shack. Now, you go inside, and there should be this little door. Once you're inside, there's probably a whole bunch of synthetics from the Institute, so you may have to battle your way through if you're not exactly on good grounds with the Institute yet, or at all. Make your way down, and once you finally get all the way down, you should come across...
Subject identified.
Thank you. Okay. You should come across X01 power armor. Like I said, all the other locations are pretty much random. However, this is one of the few... What did you... This is one of the few locations that are an exception to that. However, it is not a full set, so full disclosure, it will not be a full set.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah, there better be nothing to report, you smug son of a bitch. Now, before I go on to number 4, I should probably state about the T-60 power armor. The T-60 power armor is pretty much all over the Commonwealth, so it would take hours in order for me to tell you every single little piece. And it's just not worth it in the long run because, well, you could just get an entire set from the Brotherhood of Steel. Just do some missions for Dance, and then he'll take you up to the blimp, and then you just get your own personal free power armor of T-60. And then you can customize it however you want. So, with that in mind, let's go to number 4. Now this, other people have made on the internet, and this is one of the other exceptions of where X01 armor is, and it's a full set. And some people say, oh, don't come in here until you're a high enough level. As long as you have armor, the armor perk up to level 4, or even 3 or whatever, it doesn't matter. You can get it at any time you want, and you can upgrade it to like X01 5, X01 7, or whatever. So you go in, there's turrets out there. I took care of it before using the, playing the video. Take the elevator, Valkyrie is going to go and magically appear in front of my eyes. Oh my god, she's an ethereal being. And this is where you should probably watch out. Because as soon as you go up here, usually there will be 2 doors full of the giant sentry bots and also assaultrons. So once you finally get into this place, there'll be a button on this side inside that door and a button inside that door. Press both of them and then it'll open up this door, and then the T60 or T60, the X01 power armor will be right in here. And the location is right here. It is not on the map. It is not one of these locations, but here's Good Neighbor, and here is the building. Number 5, the National Guard Training Ground, or Training Guard, or whatever. So inside here, there's probably a lot of ghouls and stuff. As such is your want. So anyway, you go past this vertibird over here, and inside here, there'll be a National Guard Armory. I believe you have to pick a lock. It's probably Expert or Master, I can't remember. And there'll be a bunch of tripwires. Now, I think it's usually Novus, but inside here, there'll be another set of power armor. And again, it's random. It could be T60, T45, T51. It's completely random. Number 6. Number 6, believe it or not, is actually going to be in Good Neighbor. Now, Good Neighbor, this one is actually a little bit interesting because you actually have to do a mission for it. You come back here, and you pick up a mission that is presented to you by Bobby No-Nose, I believe is her name. So after finally completing some of the missions and whatnot, eventually you'll go inside of the building, down into the depths of the cave. Then, when you're inside the cave, you go down, and you have yourself a little chat with Bobby No-Nose, and what's his name, whatever the hell, I don't care, I don't give a shit. And he blasts a hole in the wall with his little buddy bot thing. Then you go inside of here, there's a fusion core in there, so you could probably get that. There's also eggs and Mirelurks. And over here, if you're not paying attention, now over here is where the mission is. But if you pay attention, you go inside here, and again, your mileage may vary, but I found X01 armor in here. So there's another place that you can find X01 armor. Number 7. And here's the location. It'll be in between the bridge of the sheriff's apartment and the Lynn Pier parking. It's right of the National Guard training yard and above the Fort Strong. So, if you did the mission for the Brotherhood of Steel, you'll probably know where it is. So, be mindful, by the way, there's, I think, Assaultrons over here. So, there's some enemies and whatnot, so you might want to be careful. So, it doesn't look like there's much over here, but then you kind of go, and it's like, there's some wooden crate, and what is this? What is that? And, most likely, you'll get a T51 power armor inside of this crate, full set, hopefully. Again, your mileage may vary. Dog meat? Dog meat, you need help? Okay, number 7. This one is over here. And, actually, I had to do a re-record because audio didn't capture. Anyway, it's next to the Covenant. And if you're wondering where that is, here's Sanctuary. And here's this little lake coming up. So, you just go right here. And it is under the sea. Under the sea. And look, it's T51. But again, like I said, all the other ones are random. And, yeah, this one's missing parts. But it's got a free fusion core, so, that's something. And somehow I'm able to get into it just like normal. Just as business as usual. Business as usual. But anyway, if you want to know where the missing parts are, or decent ways on how to probably find them, stick around till the end of the video and I'll show you different vendors that actually sell the parts. So, okay, next! Number 8. Now, we're inside of the glowing sea again for the Raider armor. And you find it at Cave. How original. Anyway, you find it in here. You go inside. And by the way, you should probably have hazmats for the ones inside of the glowing sea. Just a precaution. And here it is. The full set of Raider armor. I hadn't got this before, so yeah. And look at that. Hey.
Quite dashing.
Why, thank you, Curie. Next! Number 9. Number 9 is right here at the Fiddler's Green Trailer Estates. It's on the map right here. You can see. And over here you're going to need, at least for me, a master lockpicking skill. And when you go in here, you get T51 power armor. I gotta call you Lieutenant Dan, because you ain't got no legs. And finally, number 10. Now this one is where I got my first T51 power armor set, and it is right below the Greater Mass Blood Clinic under Fort Hagen. It's actually right next to the Fiddler's Green Estates. And it's south of Sanctuary. You just go down, and it is right here. So you go inside of here, and there's a crap ton of these power armor stations. I don't know why, but for some odd reason you are fucking adorable. Anyway, that's number 10. And here's a little tip. If you're missing any of the pieces, okay, if you're missing any of the pieces, go to the Adams Cat's garage. It's down south. It's here's the castle. The Adam Cat's garage is right here. You talk to her, and you can get all kinds of different power armor pieces.
The Adam Cats have the most.
So this is where you can get T60 power armor. You can pretty much get a full set if you wanted. And here's some T45. Don't really have too much of those, but they do have T51 power armor. So if you are missing some pieces of T51 power armor, you could just get it here. And here's some more T60. So that was 10 different locations where you can get randomized power armor parts. By the way, when I said before that this was supposed to be a full set and stuff like that, none of them except for that XO1 and that tower can be 100% chance of full sets. Like this one was a lucky break, and it's only because I'm level 55 that probably that it was able to get me all of this full set of power armor. So again, your results may vary. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped. I hope you will have fun. I look like an astronaut. And please like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Okay, bye!